Somebody came out, so I'm not giving proper credit here, in saying that the NFL has admitted that they could push back the Super Bowl 4 weeks if they had to, which is very interesting. I wonder if we got credit for that breaking news, because we've been sitting on that for like 2 months at this point.
You've been talking
Doesn't sound like it, because they credited Packers president Mark Murphy.
Okay, so Packers president Mark Murphy, who is in the meeting, so he would have a better source maybe in their eyes. But we got the hospitality business, okay? We got the people that are working at the hotels. Everybody assumes that you got to have these high-end connections. No, that's what our show is. This is a guerrilla warfare, boots on the ground show. We have in the hospitality business in the hotels down there saying, hey, here's a little bit of a heads up that doesn't normally happen. Our hotel, blah, 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 one of our hotels or one of our friends' hotels or whoever the hell it was. So I forget now at this point, to be honest with you, because we've had this information for so long. I forget who exactly told us. But we had the information that they had the hotels right of first refusal for 4 weeks afterwards. So we immediately put the conclusion together, because that's what we do whenever we're on vitamins, have big brains. We go, oh, so the NFL is planning to potentially have to delay the season, delay the Super Bowl up to 4 weeks if they have to. Official news has come out today from the NFL, but that's weird, because normally insiders get credit for things before the actual league puts out.
True.
Yeah. And you asked Schefter about that too, and he didn't even know it, and he had to go confirm it with his sources.
This is why you don't get in the insider game. Because if you get in there and you're wrong, not good.
Murky water.
You get in there and you're right, now you're mad about not potentially getting credit for it. That's why we normally stay out. But boy, we have been talking about that for a while. That's why that week 18 that everybody started talking about, we've been thinking about that for 2 months.
Yeah, that's week 1.
It's going to like, hey, they're going to extend another week, another 2 weeks. And we've gotten so far into that conversation already that we're wondering about teams that are 2 and 13 or whatever and have one more game, and they got to wait potentially 2 weeks because one of the winning. What team are they putting on the field? Is that going to be their stars that have to train around for 2 weeks, or are they going to put maybe their just practice squad in there? What's that going to do? Are teams getting an easy benefit then if they get COVID games and they have to delay later because they're playing shittier squads that don't want to put their actual players out there because the games mean nothing and it's 2 weeks delayed? That is how far we are in the conversation. Happy the rest of the world is getting official news of that.
And what happens if it's 2 teams too? You know, if that if that week 18 game, you know, it's the NFC East and both teams are 2 and 13, winner goes to the playoffs at 3 and 13. Then what happens?
Yeah, and what if there's another game after that? Will they set up the games to lead like for the most action on that last week?
Yes.
Like, will one of those games that will set up for an NFC East championship, will they schedule that for 2 weeks because in the first week there's a little bum game, and then they can have a big game later? I don't know, but we think that's going to happen. It's inevitable, I think, at this point.